We are all part of the advisory group who plan Strive.
We all come from different organisations, including
Girl Guiding,
Scouts,
Boys Brigade,
the Girls Brigade.
and Youth Scotland.
But no matter what, we're all just
Young people taking the lead.
welcome to Strive!
I'm feeling quite excited, not as nervous as I thought I was going to be. I think it's going to go well. I've started seeing people coming in, everyone's got their hoodies on, there's been lots of tweets already, so excitement's building up.
But I think an event like this is the first time that, the 5 organisations have came together and we're really showing that united we can do great things.
It's been brilliant to be here in Stirling for the Young People Taking the Lead conference. It's the first of its kind, and so it's been brilliant to see so many young leaders brought together to think about how we move forward. It's about you as young people debunking some of the myths around what youth organisations do. I think it's a great and a really positive message about what young people can do if they are part of these organisations which support those young folk to go on and fulfil their ambitions.
I think the impact that is going to occur from it is just good friendship, good teamwork. You've seen leadership skills coming out, problem solving. Everyone is mucking in just to help out. It's been absolutely fantastic. I think it's something that we would have liked to take part in, and that's kind of been our idea for this.
We decided to take a different approach and we'd look at every single aspect differently, and this group brought a whole new light to it.
I think everyone's kind of just getting involved, everyone's really passionate, like all of people in the pink t-shirts are really enthusiastic, and then that's going to, all the young people are now getting really enthusiastic because we're getting enthusiastic too.
I am on the communications team, so I'm tweeting, using all the hashtags, interviewing people, and that's just my role today to get Strive 15 out there. I think the day as a whole so far it's going really well. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. I think it's fundamental that the 5 organisations have come together to take part in Young People Taking the Lead. It's just really important that everyone knows what youth work does and the impact it has. All these events go to show that young people can have a really good impact and can do it.
I think it's about showing people how important it is that they can take the lead. It's not an age thing. You don't have to be a certain age to be able to lead people. You can do it at a young age, and it should start developing at a young age. The government fund an awful lot of what different people do, and a lot of people who are here today could quite well end up in the government. So I think it is very important. I mean, they're a big part of our society, our culture of Scotland, so I think it's very important that they are represented today so people are aware of everything that they do.
A lot of time it's just, maybe it's politicians, who are in the limelight, but it's the volunteers who actually are the backbone to what society happens, what happens in communities. So I think kind of having more of a kind of public front on what actually happens at the ground level and these youth organisations make a real impact for people to see. Actually, it's not boring, it's not cliche, it's actually building relationships between adults and young people and young people and young people, which really makes a difference in communities.
Sometimes young people might be unencouraged to talk out their opinions, so events like today where you're speaking in sort of small groups is helpful because everybody gets their opinion.
I think it's been really great. It's been so good to get an opportunity to meet other people who are doing the same things as me, but in different situations in different organisations, and kind of seeing how they run things. A lot of the time you don't hear about the stuff that people our age are doing, so it gives you a chance to talk to other people and hear what they've done and also hear about things that you can get involved in. It is important that you get more young people involved in what is going to be their future, and I think a lot of the decisions that they make in Parliament do affect young people a lot, but they don't really realise, so they don't bother giving them a voice for it. But I think definitely incorporating the votes for 16, 17-year-olds is a really positive change.
This today is an event about having that voice, and this I think should happen a lot more. It's great to see Aileen Campbell here as well, our Minister for Young People and Youth Work. She has a positive influence in young people, and for her to be here listening to young people, it's just great. It's an amazing opportunity for her and us as well. Young people are being able now to contact ministers and contact MSPs, and a lot of them now are using their own Twitter. If they see tweets and things are trending, change has to be heard. Originally cashback funding comes from kind of crimes and stuff that are done, and we're using it in a positive way. We're using it to make change and kind of be that voice within organisations and within communities.
I hope the year of 2018, the year of young people, will be really good. I hope it will really inspire more young people to get involved, and it will really bring more energy into the youth sector.
So for the Minister, I'd like her to take away that we do have an opinion, and we'd want her to take our opinion into consideration about leadership and youth work.
The year of young people for me is quite exciting. Being on the board of Youth Scotland, we have just devised our new youth strategy for 2016 to 2019, and our aims and ambitions of that are solely for young people and kind of celebrating what young people have done.
When people are leaving here, I want them to realise that we're all the same and we're all part of Scotland and we're all the youth in Scotland and we can all make an impact.
Young people have a voice at a local level, at a national level. It's about recognising that and listening to it. And my message to young people is to never forget how important your voice is, because at a local level, when we speak with one voice, young people can be a force for good and a force for change. Don't forget, your voice is incredibly important and powerful. Use it.